Yay Networks.
13 has been my lucky number for a while. Like, it's always a sign of good things to come for me.
This is 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast, breaking down every song, every Easter egg, every era, and every theory. Hosted by the biggest Swifties, Nick Adams, Anna Szabo, Amy Nichols, and Lacey G.
Welcome to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. My name's Nick Adams.
I'm Anna. Amy. And I'm Lacey G.
And today we have to break down everything that went on with Taylor in Singapore. She's been busy. We have announcements. We have surprises. We got a lot to get to.
And this is only the first 3 nights.
That's
she
correct.
still has 3 more. But we're doing like a intermission SwifTEA episode.
A much needed intermission because I did not do well the last 3 nights.
Okay, were y'all keeping up with the time difference? Because I had no idea when she was performing in Singapore. I had just assumed it was middle of the night, like it had been. I woke up, I guess, Saturday morning, and I immediately grabbed my phone, and I'm looking at surprise songs, and it wasn't there. And I'm so confused, and then I realized it was actually live in that moment. So then I got to watch the surprise song set
What a
couple
treat.
of times. I know. I had no idea what time she was performing. I don't know what time it is in Singapore. I didn't look.
I did. Because you know what? Sorry, Amy, but on the iPhone, you can set your world clock.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have all of the cities that she's in. And so I was like checking it on how much time in advance. But also with the SwifTEA app, it tells you like in your time zone. Like if you check the date, like let's see. If I click on Thursday, like it says 4 a.m. That's like 4 a.m. my time is when the show starts. You know what I mean? So like on the app, it changes it to your time zone. So if you want to check.
I have the app. I just wasn't keeping up with it. I just thought it was going to be the same time no matter what. I don't know. I don't know.
But what
things.
a treat for you to wake up and see it happen in real time.
Yes.
Okay, so if we want to go in chronological order of events. So the first night in Singapore. So Lacey, did you notice when she went live on Instagram?
Yes. Well, so I'm reading the comments in the live stream, and everybody always says that she's going to announce Reputation and that Taylor Nation is going live. So I saw that people were saying that, but I didn't believe it because everyone is trying to trick everybody in the comments. So I saw that, did not believe it until I saw it later.
Yeah, because I did, I set an alarm to wake up and watch the surprise songs, and I was watching it, but I had it on my computer, and I was filming myself with a reaction just in case something crazy happened. So I didn't have my phone on me. So I just watched the surprise songs, like, okay, yeah, dope, whatever. And then afterwards, I went over to our Twitter account and I tweeted saying oh, what a great morning, what a great Saturday morning. And then I started seeing the timeline, what everybody was saying, and I was like, wait, what did I miss? What happened? Yeah, so it was interesting because the night before, or I guess it would be Singapore during the day, leading up to the concert, Taylor Nation kept kind of hinting at a meeting, right? Because they've been calling it the Tortured Poets Department meetings, because then afterwards they'd be meeting adjourned. But anytime they've done that, it's because Taylor has announced another variant of the album or just, something of the sort. And so they were kind of teasing that. And then Taylor goes over to her piano. Well, she did Mine and Starlight on the guitar. And then she goes over to the piano and she goes live on Instagram. Her account does. And she's sitting there at the piano. And I don't think this was an accident. She kind of hits the piano notes, random notes on the side. And she goes, oh, sorry. Oh, hey, anyway. I don't think that was an accident. This is Taylor Swift we're talking about. But then it's she's kind of sounded like she was about to say something, like a speech of some sort, but then she just started singing instead. So then it's okay, was something planned, but she changed her mind last minute? Was nothing planned, but something, what was that about? Because she didn't announce, spoiler alert, she didn't announce the next variant until the following night.
Right.
So what do you guys think?
And the plan usually was that she did it on the first night of a city, right? I think the other variants, it was the first night in Tokyo, the first night in
Sydney.
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Yes.
Melbourne. So this was interesting.
Yeah, and there was a black heart that was tweeted out, or Taylor Nation did something
It
with
was
the black
like-
heart as well.
When Taylor went live, it said a message from the Tortured Poets department, and it had a black heart. Now looking back on it, I think the black heart was like for the black dog, maybe. But
That makes sense.
but I don't know, because also like right before this happened, like her website kept kind of crashing. So it's like maybe she was planning on doing it that night, but then the website crashed and somebody in her ear was like, abort, abort, abort. You know? I don't know.
Also, interesting theory. I caught up with Nikki King on her TikTok this morning, and like Amy said, she announced the new variants on night 1 every time, except for this time it was on night 2. 1, 1, 2, 112 days.
Oh.
Yeah, which there's a lot of 112 going on right now. I haven't kept up with the theory enough to know if everything's still lining up, but Nikki King on TikTok loves to look at all the 112s that there has been, and to be night 1, and then night 2 is just another instance of 112.
So I guess, and I don't know if you have the answer to this, Lacey, but what would be the next date on the 112-day theory?
I don't know. I can see if I can find it, but I'm not positive because there's been so much stuff going on.
Yeah.
Another interesting 112 theory. We all remember that Stephen Colbert interview that Taylor Swift did, alluding to 1989, had the mood board, everything. That was episode 112.
Was it really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah.
Something.
Nikki King has all of that broken down. I'm just, Black Dog, which we're going to get to. The address, it's a pub in England, in London. The address for the Black Dog is 112.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
At what point is it not a coincidence, right? It's
Yeah.
like, it's crazy. So, yeah. So she did Mine and Starlight night 1. And then on piano, she said, I Don't Want to Live Forever, which was one of Lacey's guesses for a different night. Mashed up with Dress.
So good.
Iconic.
So good. And Nick, you've been kind of guessing Dress every so often.
I love Dress. It's a top tier Taylor Swift song, but I just
You didn't
didn't
guess
guess
it
it
this
this
time
time.
around.
No.
Right. And so then night 2, because she keeps throwing up these 2s, that's when she announced the Black Dog. Well, she did, long story short, mashed up with The Story of Us, which...
How did we not
How
see
did
that
we
coming?
not see that?
It
When
makes
we're
so
like-
much sense.
We sit here and think about all the mashup possibilities. Like, hello, yeah, long story short, next chapter, come on. I feel so silly for not putting,
It's fine, guys.
for
It's
not
fine.
putting that together. And then she goes over to the piano, and that's when she announced the 4th and final variant of the Tortured Poets department, featuring the bonus song, The Black Dog. In my opinion, this is the best album cover
What
of
a
all
picture.
of the album covers.
It's great.
She like actually just really looks like a tortured poet, and I just am obsessed with it so much. I like all of the variants, obviously, but I wish that this one was like the main
main
one.
one.
You know, I like the one where she's laying, but there's something about this one that I was like, oh my God, this is the most stunning thing I've ever seen in my whole life.
It's artsy.
It is artsy.
Yeah.
And fans are theorizing that the way, because she has her hand on her neck, that she's like checking for her pulse.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
in You're Losing Me.
Yeah. Oh my
She's
God.
checking to see if her pulse is there. And then I saw nurses commenting on TikTok saying, that's not where your pulse is. She couldn't find her pulse there, but I don't know that kind of stuff. I mean,
I can feel my pulse when I go like this. Yeah, there it is. Stop. You're losing me.
yeah.
So the Black Dog, like you said, Lacey, it is a pub in London. So is the Albatross, by the way. That's the name of a pub. But the Black Dog also could mean severe depression, like great sadness. Like people would use it as like, oh, they were battling the Black Dog, like battling the state of depression. And there is an institute called the Black Dog Institute, which is like to treat like depression and anxiety and things like that. And guess what the logo is?
2.
No.
Yeah, because it does like a peace sign, and then like the shadow is a dog. I can't show you with my hand, but
Yeah.
yeah, the connections are just wild, absolutely wild.
Oh, there's more.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active.
Guilty. I'm not a Harry Potter fan.
Oh my God.
I know. I need to watch the movies. I tried to make myself read the books and I got like maybe to book 4 and I just wasn't into it. But anyway, regardless of my bad taste, there's black dogs in Harry Potter, including where he looks at his tea leaves in a coffee cup, which then goes back to the coffee cup from the Karma music video. That also means like death or something in that instance with Harry Potter. Then Clara Bow had a black dog, had this long love letter to her black dog saying like, I didn't appreciate you as much until the end and it was a little too late. Like this really sympathetic, just sad. I mean, she loved her dog, but then she's looking back like at this wasted time that I could have spent with you. Mm-hmm. And that dog's name was Dobby or Dobby.
Dobby,
really?
Which is a connection to Harry Potter.
And in her Time Person of the Year article, she talked about how her Taylor's versions, she's collecting her Horcruxes. I can't ever say that word.
Oh, yeah.
So, which also was something we said way back when.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's I feel we're like that. It's Always Sunny.
Yes.
Meme
with the strings.
We're like, oh my gosh, it's like all connecting. But I really do think that like, I don't know. Well, have you guys seen the theories about how the Tortured Poets Department and all the variants basically are showing the stages of grief? And there's 5 stages of grief, and so there's an argument online because we have 4 variants. Would Midnight's be the first one of denial, and then we have the 4 others of anger, bargaining, acceptance, like the 4 other ones, or were these the first 4 and we're still waiting on one more?
Wow.
She said 5th and final, or she said 4th and final.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be TS12. Well,
Double album.
Ooh, that just gave me chills because I saw another theory on TikTok. I will find her name in just a second, but she had a beautiful broken down theory. It's Colleen on TikTok about whether or not Midnight's kicks it off, but then said that would be a little weird to bring in a different era. She's never done that before with a new era, but the 5th one could be Reputation. And even though that's using the same theory and saying why it wouldn't be Midnight's, but it would be Reputation, is because she wanted to get her story out before re-releasing Reputation.
Yeah, I remember you mentioning that.
I do notice that from the first variant to the last, it's getting darker every time, which it gets closer to the blackness of Reputation.
Like the Warner Brothers logo at the beginning of all the Harry Potter movies.
Oh my goodness.
It gets darker and darker. It does.
You're right.
But
You're
also,
right.
There's some, she had all the variants of Midnight's, and there's one variant where she's laying down with her hand on her forehead, and people are saying that there's a lot of similarities between the different variants of Midnight's and those photos and the ones that she's releasing now.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess, I mean, ultimately we're just going to have to wait and hear the album, but I do have another theory on what the 2 could be. So to kind of fast forward our chronological order, did you guys see that she moved the date for the Eras Tour movie coming to Disney Plus?
Yes.
So
she scooted it up a day.
She scooted it up to March 14th, and then specifically said that it's going to come out at 6 p.m. Pacific time, which is 9 p.m. Eastern, which the movie itself is about 3 hours long. So if you start the movie as soon as it's available, the movie's going to end and it's going to be midnight Eastern time. Is there something else that's going to happen right at that moment?
There's something that I've heard SwifTEA speculate about when she's holding up the 2 a lot is Reputation was just taken off of Disney, the concert film. And so the thought is, what if the Reputation concert film moves over to Disney along with the Eras Tour, along with her Long Pond session, and that's just where her live performance concert films will live.
That would make sense.
On Disney. And so she's releasing 2 at one time.
See, that makes sense because in my head I was thinking maybe, well, I had 2 possibilities. I was like, maybe right after at midnight, then we get what we've been kind of wanting, which is like a live Eras Tour album that you can stream and listen to, whether it's the full set list or just surprise songs from every now and then. Or I still really want a documentary, like a full-blown documentary about the re-recording process. But she's not done with the re-recording process in real time yet, so I don't know if she would release that just yet, unless it would be a documentary about the Eras Tour.
Would she do a documentary about the Eras Tour when the Eras Tour is not over yet?
Well,
because surely she has more surprises and everything like that she's going to be announcing throughout the rest of the year.
I know.
You would think that would be a part of the film.
Because after the Tortured Poets Department comes out, do you think that she's going to try to fit that into the Eras Tour? Like, do you think she'll, cut a few songs from the other sets to make room for the Tortured Poets Department?
Yes, I do.
Because if that happens, then she could do a documentary part 1 of the first, because we're right at the half point of the tour. So it could be like a documentary of the first half and preparing for it and everything leading up to it. Then we get the Tortured Poets Department and then she changes it. Because she has 2 months off. So not off, but off from performing where she could, she works harder than anybody. So if she wanted to change things up, she most definitely could.
I don't know who said it. Someone in here, we were having the same discussion. What's she going to do? And someone had suggested maybe she just performs all of the Tortured Poets Department in the surprise song set.
Yeah.
Which maybe that gives a little bit of a reason why she's just throwing so many songs together so that she has room to perform all of the Tortured Poets Department during the surprise song set.
Totally possible.
Which could work.
Yeah.
Totally
and,
possible.
Obviously we don't know what the vibe is, but it could be an acoustic-y, just piano, poetic type album.
Could be.
That would fit well there.
Swifties are going to demand to hear these songs live, right? She has to play.
Yeah.
She has to play
But Swifties
them.
are also going to demand that she doesn't get rid of the surprise song section.
So she could do both.
Right. She really could do anything. And we could have egg on our face. She could have 8 songs from the new album come out with full choreography and everything that she just starts on the Eras Tour when the album comes out.
Yeah. I still think, and I've said this on the podcast before, but I still think that she should do a docu-series called Taylor's Version, and every episode is a different era. One episode on
awesome.
Fearless, one episode on Speak Now, and so on and so forth. And the whole docu-series is called Taylor's Version, but each one is an episode. That, in my opinion, would be phenomenal.
That's genius.
So that's my idea, but I don't necessarily think that's what's going to happen.
Fans
Or
are
could it?
also wanting, for a second album, these mashups that she's been doing. People have already wanted the surprise songs to have a live version anyway, but then also for the mashups, because when are you going to hear that again? They're living live on TikTok for now, so I guess that kind of disproves the theory, because she would take it down if that was something that was going to happen now.
Well, people are getting copyright strikes for posting concert videos, more than before. And I don't know if that has to do with the UMG TikTok situation with the rights, not just Taylor's music, but a lot of music was taken off of TikTok. But Mr. Perfectly Fine, his TikTok account got suspended for copyright strikes because he was posting videos from the concert. And he's not the only one. It's happening to a lot. And even Taylor herself, the video that she posted after the Super Bowl, when she's with her parents at the club, the sound got removed from that video, even though it's her music in the background.
That's great.
So I don't know. But then she posted a video from when she did the Is It Over Now mashup. And I was this close to commenting, being like, Taylor, be careful, you're going to get flagged. But.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Did we ever give our final point totals after Singapore?
Oh, no.
Or have we even gone on to the next night?
No, we were still on night 2.
Oh, okay.
We are just talking.
Because I know there's just so much. This is why we needed to have our intermission episode. SwifTEA intermission. SwifTEA Singapore intermission. So then she goes over to the piano and she did a mashup of Clean and Evermore. And there was a SwifTEA on Twitter that pointed out how when she first started, announcing the variants, she did You're Losing Me. And then with the 4th and final variant, she did Clean. Like, that is such a journey in itself. And that
is poetic.
That makes me misty-eyed. Like, oh my God, she's finally clean. So she did a mashup of Clean and Evermore, and Nick, Amy, and I all had Clean.
I needed that.
Sorry, Lacey.
I'm happy for y'all. I know that I said differently the other day just because I wanted the points, but I'm also going to be arrogant and take credit for her playing Clean because I think it's just because I said that.
Absolutely.
It's just because I said that.
Mm-hmm. I was watching it in bed. I woke up that morning and I was watching it on my phone. And my dog Buster was with me, and I was like, and he looked up. I was like, Buster, she's actually playing Clean, because it was so cool that 3 of us got points.
How did he react?
He was so excited, and he was so excited about the black dog, obviously.
Yeah.
And just to correct my arrogant self, I think that she played that not because she listens to the podcast. We hope that she does. I don't think for that reason. That's just my luck. Kind of like with Anna, with Anna and her playing Haunted already.
Yeah.
That's just my luck. I don't think that Taylor Swift listened to the podcast and did that to spite me.
Or she did.
Or maybe she listened to the podcast and did that to reward y'all.
Warmer, sunnier days are calling, and you can fuel up for them with Factor's no prep, no mess meals. Meet your wellness goals in time for summer thanks to the menu of chef-crafted meals with options like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved and ready to eat in just 2 minutes. So if you only have a few minutes between meetings during the day, or you get home and you're just so hungry but you have no time to cook, Factor is where you should go. They have 35 different meals and more than 60 add-ons to choose from every week, and you'll always have new flavors to explore. You can crush your wellness goals this May with dietitian approved meals and ingredients that you can trust. And these are delicious. From breakfast to dessert, you can stay fueled with easy, nutritious options. And you can keep kitchen time to a minimum. Factor meals are ready in 2 minutes, so no shopping, prepping, cooking, or cleaning up. Enjoy effortless support for your lifestyle. Head to factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 and use code TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month. That's code TaylorSwiftFan50 at factormeals.com/TaylorSwiftFan50 to get 50% off your first box plus 20% off your next month while your subscription is active. Summer is right around the corner, and we love to have fun, but we're all really well aware that it can get expensive. And when you have financial goals, you need to decide what's worth it. A Chime checking account helps you reach your financial goals while still enjoying your summer. Are you traveling at all this summer? Maybe to hit up another Eras tour date? And look, sometimes you know that you don't mean to overdraft, but it just happens when things start to add up. And Chime allows you to overdraft up to $200 with no fees, which at times can be a total game changer. You can set up your direct deposit with your Chime account, and you'll be notified to enroll in SpotMe. Live it up this summer and make progress towards your financial goals with Chime. Open your bank account in minutes at chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. That's chime.com/TaylorSwiftFan. Chime feels like progress. Banking services and debit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. members. FDIC. SpotMe eligibility requirements and overdraft limits apply. Boosts are available to eligible Chime members enrolled in SpotMe and are subject to monthly limits. Terms and conditions apply. Go to chime.com/disclosures for details. I did notice one of these nights, I forget which one, she was talking about, because she kind of goes over to her guitar and she's like, welcome to the acoustic section. Like, I like to keep myself challenged with all these songs. And she did mention, like, she said, I planned this ahead of time. Like, she said that, like, it wasn't just like, oh, she, like, reads the vibe and decides what to play. Like, she strategically plans which surprise songs. And I think especially with the different variants, I feel like she picked certain songs, which, like, how crazy to look at your own discography and find songs that perfectly fit what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's incredible. And then on the most recent night, which was actually just a few hours ago from when we're recording this, Amy and I got to watch it together.
Yes.
It was so cute because the surprise songs were around 7:30ish our time.
Yeah.
And Amy and I were at work and we got to watch together and it made me so happy. It was so special.
It was.
We didn't get any points though.
Well, what did she play?
She did a mashup of Foolish One with Tell Me Why on guitar. And then on piano, she did a mashup of This Love and Call It What You Want,
Way
which
to
gives
go.
Nick another full point. You got 2 full points this weekend, Nick.
Thank you.
You're on fire.
Congratulations.
I mean, when you know what you're doing, it's kind of easy. Okay, all you
Oh, no.
guys just picking these songs. See, I know how Taylor's mind works.
Oh, no.
Speaking of arrogance.
He's getting cocky. So rounding out right now where our current standings are, because we have 3 nights left in Singapore, and then after these 3 nights, that's going to be the end of our leg for the surprise song game, right? And then we'll start fresh with the next one after Tortured Poets. So going into the last 3 nights in Singapore, I'm leading with 3.5 points. Nick, you have 2.5 points. Lacey, 2.5 points. Amy, 1.5 points.
Yeah.
But it's anyone's game.
Sure.
It really, really is.
It could be, but I'm not feeling confident.
Mm.
And that's
Really?
okay. It might be my time.
It might be. And just remind everybody, the punishment for this leg of the tour is that the loser will have to spend a whole episode speaking only in Taylor Swift lyrics.
It's going to take a lot of studying.
That's going to be hard, man.
Yeah. But I'm ready.
You can do it.
Amy, they'll all be songs from Evermore, though. Which is fine. All lyrics from Evermore, which
It'll
is
be
fine.
Womp, womp,
It'll be
womp.
so funny because we'll be like having a conversation and she'll be like trying to pick out the lyric, and then like 5 minutes later she'll like say something that like pertained to something we said.
Right.
5 minutes ago.
No, I'm going to have a cheat sheet. I'll be ready.
Hey, you could still win. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know.
Or what if it's like the time that I took Spanish in high school? I was such a butthead, y'all. Oh my goodness. But anytime the teacher would ask me anything in Spanish, I would always say sí or no. And then she would start screaming at me that it wasn't a yes or no question. I ended up changing classes because I was like, this is too much for me. I cannot. So what if it was only one phrase over and over?
Hey,
One.
that's all you're required to do.
Shake it off.
We're talking. Yeah, she's just like, it's fearless.
All right, so should we move on to guess the surprise songs for the second half of Singapore?
Yes.
All right, so let's say, we're going to call this Singapore Night 4. So Singapore Night 4, I am predicting that she is going to sing Mean, I Forgot That You Existed, and Never Grow Up.
All right. I'm so nervous.
Me
I'm,
too.
I'm so nervous because there's so much that I want her to play. I had some really good pairings, and then I'm trying to think about the end of this leg of tour. So I had to get rid of some of my pairings because I'm just trying to think what does she want to destroy us with before she walks away
Yeah.
for a little bit of time. So I have Don't You paired with Happiness and ending with Now That We Don't Talk.
Love it.
That is good.
That's really good.
Well, I hope so. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I have Untouchable mashed up with Sparks Fly and Gorgeous as my third song.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
All right, Anna.
Okay, I also really have no idea what I'm doing, but kind of also, Lacey, I'm kind of trying to think like what's the most like heartbreaking thing she can she can do. So for Singapore Night 4, I have The Great War mashed up with It's Time to Go. And then this is a repeat of another one I had in Singapore, but she hasn't done it yet, Mirrorball.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so let's move on to Night 5 in Singapore. After I heard Long Story Short and... Wait, what was the song she mashed up?
The Story of Us.
Story of Us. Long Story Short and The Story of Us. I was like, what are other obvious mashups she could do? So I'm going to predict Singapore Night 5, our song into ours.
Wait, hold on. Nick
What?
is predicting a mashup?
I know. Yeah, I am.
This is exciting.
Our song into ours, and followed by Stay Beautiful
Oh, that'd be so
for
good.
Night 5. What you think, Lacey?
Okay, I have she's going for it. She's going for all the emotions. I have Cornelia Street with The Great War,
Ooh.
Please.
and then ending it with Closure.
Okay.
Love that.
I don't need your closure.
Mhm.
Boy, bye.
I also have The Great War. as a song. And then my mashup is King of My Heart with Cold as You.
Oh, my God. Amy, that's so good. And you're not confident? Jeez.
No!
Okay, so we all have the Great War at some point. Okay, for night 5 in Singapore, I have a mashup of You All Over Me with We Were Happy. And then, you know what? Actually, and then I was going to do Happiness. Can I change to mashup We Were Happy with Happiness?
Yeah.
And then do You All Over Me?
I think that's great.
Sweet.
Sure.
Okay, so I have a mashup of We Were Happy and Happiness, and then You All Over Me.
Perfect.
Are the point totals different if you guess a matchup?
No.
Matchup
Just bragging
correctly?
right.
Oh,
No,
okay.
just bragging right.
All right. All right, let's go to Singapore, night 6. Final night in Singapore. What's Taylor going to sing? I'm going to predict she's going to sing Today Was a Fairy Tale, New Romantics, and or Message in a Bottle.
Wow, all happy songs.
Mm-hmm.
Those are all Nick songs.
Those are all.
Those
Yeah.
songs I want to hear.
and come to find out, Nick's son, Davis,
Uh-huh.
he also loves those songs
Loves
as well.
That
Message
was
in a
the
Bottle.
cutest.
Mhm.
That was so cute.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking Tortured Poets. She's going to torture us. I named this mashup earlier in the week and it didn't happen. And I'm standing strong. The Lakes. She's going to do The Lakes. That is just one of her most poetic songs, in my opinion. So I think The Lakes paired with Right Where You Left Me.
That's a great mashup.
And then I'm thinking like last time she ended the tour, she was doing Say Don't Go. She's trying to say, she likes to say goodbye in her own kind of way. So time to go.
I like it.
Amy.
Yes, I also am repeating a mashup I had earlier in the week. 15 in Illicit Affairs. I think it's going to happen. And then I also have Glitch as my third song.
Ooh, that's
That's a good one.
Mhm.
That's really good.
All right, Anna.
That's really
Last night in Singapore.
Last night in Singapore, last surprise songs before the Tortured Poets department. I'm going to predict a mashup of Better Man with Mad Woman. And then final song, Closure.
Nice.
All right.
I don't need your closure.
Nice.
Tortured Poets department coming out April 19th.
I am going to say the song that I wanted to work in, and I wanted to work it in so bad. I think that it has a spot in a lot of my picks, but I just decided not to put it in there. Everything has changed, which makes me think she's going to play it.
Yeah,
because I didn't pick it.
probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Can I
But
change?
everything
Can I
has
change
changed.
mine? Can I put everything has changed?
I'm going to really laugh if that happens.
Yeah.
Man, but yeah, it's really, anyone can win, anyone can lose.
Yeah, everything's on the table.
Mm-hmm. Your cards are on the table. That was from this morning.
Mm.
Absolutely beautiful. Well, we have we've opened up our phone lines to listeners. We've gotten really great response from people. A lot of people have been calling in saying very nice things. I didn't get to go through. We got a ton of messages
Did we
from the last
really?
time that we
Aw.
recorded. I didn't get to go through all of them, but I did want to play 2, and then I'll go through more, and we'll be able to play those later in the week. 2. We'll be able to play those soon whenever we do a song breakdown. But someone discovered us in a really unique way. Very fun. So let's hear from that person.
Hi, this is Chase calling from Charlotte, North Carolina. I just want to say I'm a huge fan of you guys. I actually discovered y'all the night I went to the Airs tour. One of my friends actually brought a cardboard cutout of a lobster, and I was like, what the heck does this mean? And they explained it to me, and long story short, I've been a fan of you guys ever since. Also, shout out to Nick. I'm like the biggest fan of you for being the New Romantics fan. Like, I literally love that song. I'm also the biggest fan of I Heart ? Like, you guys don't understand. It needs to be on Davey Taylor's version. I just absolutely love it. And I just wanted to call and tell you guys I absolutely love y'all. And I listen to you guys every single week, every Tuesday for the 13 podcast. Bye.
Aww,
Wow, I love that. I love
that's
that.
so cute.
That's great. Okay.
I need to know who his friend was. We need to hey, thanks for being our street team.
Yeah. He did so many things correctly there. He had a fun, energetic delivery. He had a fun accent too. A good country
Yes.
accent really helps. It was fairly short and sweet. He also gave a lot of compliments. So I think that was a great voicemail. So take notes, listeners. Great voicemail. That's what we're looking for. If you don't have a good accent, I don't want to hear it. Fake it.
Oh, no, that's not
You
true.
practice what you're going to say to us. Don't drone on and on. You get it short and sweet, just like he did.
That was so precious. I loved that
nice.
so much.
Okay. I would also like to say I'm the one in charge of the voicemail, so you don't have to listen to Nick. I do love you, though, Nick. But that was perfect. I thought that was so sweet of Chase. And like you said, Anna, I love that someone brought him a lobster. And he's like, okay, do explain.
A cardboard cutout of a lobster.
Yes.
Who was that, please?
Yes.
To an Eras Tour concert?
Yes.
Man, that's awesome.
Tag us.
Yes, so cool. And one more listener who knows us all too well, if I can say, left this really cute message.
This message is for Ryan, Anna's husband, and Ryan, Anna's husband only. If you're not Ryan, feel free to hang up the voicemail. Ryan, I wanted to let you know that your wife, Anna, told me that she loves me today on Instagram. My name is James Williams from Denver, and I thought that may be something you would care about. Totally kidding, guys. Anna, I love you too. I love the podcast. 3 other things I love. 1, the president, CEO, and board of directors of Clown Academy, Lacey. Number 2, Mr. Vulgar himself, Nick, representing the SwifTEA men. And number 3, the witch, did you say 3? Herself, Amy, our folklore and evermore queen. Love you guys. Calling from Denver, Colorado. I saw Taylor first night in Glendale, opening act of the Eras Tour. Second night in Denver, Colorado. Picture to Burn and Timeless, the secret songs. And then a bottle of champagne deep into watching the Grammys when she announced TPD. Me and my friend Max were like, what's the next Eras Tour show she's playing afterwards? Is she going to add TPD to the Eras set? And so we drunkenly bought tickets to see Paris night 1 after the 2-month break.
Wow.
So I'll keep you guys posted. I can report live from Paris. Like we were in Paris. See you guys. Love you.
Wow.
I love it.
That was so cute.
I'm crying. That was so great.
That was so wonderful.
Anna got so nervous there for a second. Who did I say what to?
I do remember he's the one in our last episode we talked about, or I told you guys how we had a listener that told us to go back and listen to one of our early episodes where we had been wondering if we were going to get all 10-minute version. It was him. So he commented on our Instagram being like, oh, that was me. Like, thank you so much. And I responded back and I said, love you.
As soon as I saw that voicemail and I saw this is for Anna's husband Ryan, I'm like, what nerd?
No.
What is this?
I thought he was about to be like, you deserve a medal for putting up with Anna.
I didn't know if it was going to be that, if it was going to be
That was
tips
so
on
funny.
how to get the 22 hat whenever y'all are in Dublin.
Oh, that is so funny.
Yeah, but that just grade
That
A
was
phone calls right there.
Yeah.
Our phone number to call and leave us a message. Thank you to everybody who has, and I promise you we will continue to go through them and share them. Our phone number is 689-214-1313. That's 6, Reputation, 89, Taylor Swift year. 214-1313 is our phone number. So give us a call. We would love to hear from you all. It's been so nice hearing from our SwifTEA friends.
It would be so great to hear from our listeners in person. Maybe we should think about that.
Yeah,
Getting together in person.
definitely.
Like actually getting together in person. We'll think about that. But we do have something else that we've been planning to celebrate the release of this new album.
Yeah, well, if you guys remember when Taylor blessed us with the Midnights album, we all got together, the 4 of us got together to listen to the album for the first time the second that it dropped. And we were live streaming it so that any other Swiftie that was like at home but needed Swiftie friends to listen to the album with, they had us live streaming. So we are so excited to do the exact same thing again with the Tortured Poets department.
Yay!
Because there's like something just so beautiful and so special about listening to an album for the first time with friends, with Swifties, with people that get it when there's those jaw-dropping moments. And it's just, I mean, I've cried about it. You guys know, like growing up, I would always have to listen to the albums by myself until we did our Midnights together. And that was so special to me. And we have listeners and Swifties all over the place that want to, have people to listen with. So if we live stream again when the album drops, then we can all celebrate together.
Yes.
At midnight Easter time on the 19th.
Yeah, so we'll get together like at night of the 18th, April 18th, so that when the when the album drops, we can all listen to it together. We will, as it gets closer, we'll give you more of like the logistics, how we're going to do it, where we're going to be live streaming. But yes, we are planning on doing a live streaming listening party the second that it drops so we can all celebrate together.
Now, when you say just like we did last time we each made our own cocktails. We had a little drinking game out of it. Are we doing the same thing?
I think we should do something fun, but maybe something looking different.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be the exact same
like a
thing.
different like aesthetic, like something that fits the Tortured Poets, you know? But like, yeah, something still fun.
You know, I'm just now thinking, are we going to be allowed to do it on TikTok Live? If everyone's getting booted for doing
well, we do have
music?
a new YouTube channel. We'll figure out those details.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll figure out the details of it and let you guys know. But the answer to the question that we've been getting a lot, which is, are you guys going to do a live stream listening party? The answer is yes.
Yes.
But
Perfect.
one thing one thing we will be doing that we did last time is we'll say what song we're listening to and listen to it in our headphones. That a way we're not getting booted off.
Good call.
Yeah. And not streaming
yeah.
music. It kind of sucks to have to do it that way, but that's the only way that we can do it and still be able to listen. But then we're not hearing lagging and feedback and everything too.
Yeah.
So you can hop on. We'll tell you what song we're listening to and then have our live reactions, which I have to work on my live reaction face because last time I think I just had dumb face.
No,
like
I think it was tired face.
And we were drinking.
Yeah.
It was getting
And
late.
those 3 a.m. tracks, we were like, what?
And I think I have like a slow reaction time. Like I don't get scared if someone tries to scare me, boo, jump out and do something. I don't get scared, but I don't think it's because I'm not scared. I think it's just because it takes me a full-on moment to process what's happening. So I need to work
I'm
on
worried
my
about
face.
you.
Well, I'm really excited that we're getting a new Taylor Swift album.
Yes.
I'm excited that we're going to all listen together with our listeners over live stream, and I'm excited to maybe plan something else along the road.
Yes, it's going to be so much fun. We have so much to celebrate, so much to get into. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, thanks for joining us on this episode of 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. We are anxiously awaiting to see how everyone is going to do in the last leg of Singapore.
I know.
Very exciting.
It's anyone's game.
If you haven't already, subscribe to us on whatever podcasting platform you're listening to us on right now. Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, our new YouTube channel. You can email us. You can call us and leave us a voicemail. All the ways to contact us and to stream us are in the description of this podcast. And join us on our next song breakdown. We're going to be breaking down All You Had to Do Was Stay.
Stay!
Thanks for listening to 13, a Taylor Swift fan podcast. Subscribe for free and leave a positive review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or Google Podcasts.